Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another Facebook ad breakdown, a show where we break down ads from brands big and small to try and figure out what works best on this mysterious beast called the Facebook ad algorithm machine. Today we will be breaking down the mashup ad. You curious? You want to know what it is? I'm sure. Let's find out. The mashup ad consists of 4 different elements. Up first, you've got a CGI element. This is not in all of the ads, but in a lot of them. Secondly, you've got a UGC element, a user-generated content element. Thirdly, you've got some reviews, right? Usually which come in form of client testimonials, sometimes just simple text, and almost always you have the social proof. Now, without further ado, let's roll the first ad. It's coming from a massive brand from the US. If you haven't heard about it, you might be living under a rock or maybe not living in the US. I'm talking, of course, about Truff Hot Sauce, and you should definitely check out their ad library to see what these guys are doing because they are killing it on social media. Roll it. That looking tasty. Woo. That was a finger-licking chicken delicious ad. I mean, absolutely brilliant for the purpose that it serves, at least in my opinion. Now, once again, let's break it down bit by bit to see what actually makes it so great. All right, so in the first 4 seconds, you've got an amazing hook. It's a bit slower paced than most hooks. However, for the product that it is, I think it's pretty good. I mean, it is a delicious looking shot with the shot dripping over the chicken. Boom. Following that, what did we talk about earlier? The CGI element, some dancing hot sauce men. When's the last time you saw that on social media? Come on, talk about original. That's exactly what you should be doing with your ads. Trying to be original. Create something new. Don't just copy what everyone else is doing. I know we're giving you some information, but use it to create something awesome for your own brand. Following that social proof, Rolling Stones, CNN, some of the biggest brands in America. If you've never heard about the sauce before in your life, you definitely heard about these other brands, and associating your brand with those brands once you actually, achieve it and do it legitimately is huge. Following that, we got some UGC mixed with reviews. I really like what they did there. They didn't actually go into what the people are saying. They just played it in the background and then did some typography to lay over the top, right? And you just put 2 and 2 together, 10,000 plus reviews in the background, a guy talking about the sauce, right? It just clicks. Really nicely done. And a very simple finish. Some delicious cheese breaking apart, followed with a call to action. Very, very nice ad. Notice how for food products, there is definitely a huge emphasis on the visuals of it all. I mean, you do want to make it look delicious and tasty because at the end of the day, you are selling flavor and people eat with their eyes before they eat with their mouths. So it makes sense. Up next, we got an ad from Berja. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but not important. Let's watch. Woo, beautiful hook, playing on the oldest trick in the ad book, the unboxing element. Everyone loves to see something being unboxed, but pay close attention to how they actually did it. Look behind the cases, right? They match cut the different cases. She's just repeating the same action. They're cutting, then editing different parts. But look in the background, chic bag, some brown, beautiful, I don't know what it is. Looks like a little cloud that she's sitting on. Lovely dress, beautiful shoes, nice jewelry. It all tells a story in itself, a story of luxury, of a lifestyle that you want to be a part of. Boom, following that, what? Social proof. Guys, I don't know if you got it by now, but it is social media. So social proof plays such a huge role in creating these ads.
So there are 2 different styles, snap and cut.
So next you have a demonstration element, which is done with a mix of people actually showing off the product, as well as a CGI element. So computer generated imagery, pop, 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 brings the cases together to the phone. Nicely done. Nice. Finish once again with, as we talked about earlier, thousands of happy customer reviews, one after the other. Remember, when you're creating something like this, the key is to showcase your product with as many different people as possible. Ideally, it's the type of person that your target audience wants to associate themselves with. And finishing with a call to action and the brand logo. Nice model in the background, dressed really well. The location and everything else sells the lifestyle that you want to be going after. Very nice ad indeed. Now notice how this is so similar to the hot sauce ads in so many different ways, yet so different.
Styles, snap and tough.
These phone cases are absolutely amazing and the quality is unreal.
Okay, and thirdly, we probably got the most relevant ad now than ever with Black Friday just around the corner. It is a butt exercising product. To be honest, I was very surprised when I saw this. I didn't think that things like this existed. People are very innovative in China, I guess. Let's watch. All right, so the ad starts with a totally different hook from the other two ads once again. This time, instead of a UGC element or a product element, we're straight into demonstration element, but it does have a definite wow factor to it. When you see someone's butt just shaking up and down like that, it's not something you see every day, so I can see why this hooks people in.
Just a 10-minute workout with the Gym Tech shorts feels like an entire hour's worth of working out.
All right, up next, we have a UGC element. Clearly, a woman who looks like she just bought the product is telling her experience of it and how it is unique and different and its unique selling proposition, right? You can do an hour's of workout in just 10 minutes with this butt squeezing machine. Up next, you've got a CGI element in its most classical use, and the most effective way to do it is to use it to showcase how the product works. With CGI, you can literally see through the elements, break them down, so on and so forth, things that you can't do with normal footage, so that's when it makes the most sense to use CGI.
I love it because I get to wear it everywhere, and the best part about it is that it's cheaper than my gym membership.
Following that, same as always, we got more social proof. Another testimony followed by more than 4,000 reviews. Now, this is definitely an effective technique that I've seen many different ads use, and I always think it works quite well. What you want to do is you want to put a client review right in here, have them talk about the product for 4 or 5 seconds, and then show a 3 to 4 second sequence, an animated sequence of different reviews. People add 2 and 2 together, and in their minds, it's as if they just saw 4,000 something people talk about the product. It's very effective, especially if you're just starting out and you don't have tons and tons of user-generated content. And there you have it, folks. 3 very different ads from very different niches, but they do have a lot of commonalities between them. The biggest of all, of course, being user-generated content and plenty of social proof. As mentioned earlier, it is social media. The more content you have that looks like social media content, 9 times out of 10, the better for the brand. Right guys, I hope that this video brought you some value, especially with Black Friday just around the corner. I know all of you will be throwing out those hooks, getting people to buy 70%, 80%, 100% discount, whatever it takes to get a new customer. I hope that you can see that you can create this mashup ad with probably a lot of the content you already have, or that you can easily acquire. It's a very nice ad to target people that have been on your website before, but maybe not necessarily purchase. It might be a little bit too long to hit up cold traffic, but in that mid-range, it could be just the thing you need to convince a new person to click your button and to buy and become a new customer. Thank you once again, and I hope to see you in the next one.